I'd like to welcome everybody here to the, I guess it's the September Brew Robotics Club, last day of the month. How many people, is this your first time here? Excellent. So since there's almost always some newcomers, I usually tell them the lay of the land. First, we are here at the good graces of Google. Thank you, Google. It's really hard to find rooms this big in the valley. So being able to have somebody just let us use this gratis is like really, really cool. So that's neat. But there are rules. Okay, the first rule is we do need stinking badges. Okay, how many people here managed to get in without a badge? Yes, you did.
Oh,
no.
I got it eventually, but.
Okay, so you need a badge. Okay.
That wasn't a positive thing.
Yeah, okay. The rule tonight is that the bathrooms that we normally go to are under remodeling. So if you need to go to the restroom, you have to go back out to the lobby the same way we came in here. And there's 2 restrooms out there, and then the gentleman will let you back in. So that's the restroom situation. Okay, so now we'll go into the basic agenda here. The agenda is first we do club-related stuff, okay, which is usually pretty short. And then we do basically show and tell. And the reason why we do show and tell first is sometimes people come here and they have younger children. And the younger children are very interested in the show and tell. And sometimes the talks just aren't interesting to them, so the parents just take them home and everybody's happy. But they're welcome to stay. Okay, the next part of all of this is we'll take a 5-minute break after show and tell and let our speakers do setup and get ready to go. And then we have our presentation. I think our speakers are here tonight because I see stuff. Okay, good.
Yes.
You're here? Okay.
I just wanted to mention that if there are any children here, this presentation should be very exciting for any kids.
Okay. The youngest people here are not really all that young, so I think you win the youngest award. Okay. Nonetheless, there's some of us that are young at heart. And
I'm still 12.
Yeah, right. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Some more people coming? Oh, good. We got some young people. Excellent. Okay. So club stuff. In November we have our elections for the 5 officers, and I'm always asking people if they would like to become an officer in the club. We prefer people who have been here for a little while so that they know the ropes. And it looks like it's going to be time for getting another webmaster. So if anybody wants to take over the role of HBRC webmaster, come see me and we'll work on getting a new webmaster. In theory, we have an election because multiple people can run for the same office, but it's never happened yet. It's usually us just finding people who are willing to do the job and go on with it. So that's that club-related news. I think we'll let Camp tell us about what's coming up next month. Right? You want to talk about the challenge?
All right.
Go for it.
Okay.
Next
month, I don't need a microphone, thank you, is our phase 3 of the HBRC challenge. We do this, this is the 13th annual, we do this in the months of June, August, and October. Now, October has a special emphasis with Halloween animatronics, so it's perfect. I think it's the 28th October. And so, have your robot ready, your Halloween robot ready, on the 28th, and then you're good to go on the holiday. We'll have our traditional events, including the original TableBot Challenge, thank you, and the FloorBot Challenge, and the Robot Dance Party, and the Amazing Line Challenge. And we're going to add something new starting for phase 3, we'll roll it in, and of course, we do this annually, 3 times a year, I might add. So if that's 13th annual, we've actually had 39 of these things.
Who's counting?
Exactly. And so we're going to introduce the Ubiquity's 12 Tasks of Hercules. And Michael, do you have the list? Let's see this. If you folks aren't aware of Ubiquity, homebrewed company within the club, they've got 2 robots, Magni and Loki. And Loki's the student version. Magni is designed to be a $500 robot that can carry. What kind of payload does it carry? We'll talk price later, right?
I can do 200 pounds.
Alan Fetterman, I think he's marketing, isn't he?
It's like IBM, inferior but marketable.
There we are. There we are. So how much? What's the payload that Magni?
Well, what we like to say is your ordinary homebrew robot can bring you a brew. We can bring you the keg.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. So 60, 70 pounds.
Maybe even the refrigerator, but we're
So
still working on
the
it.
12 tasks of Hercules, the Ubiquity 12 tasks of Hercules are drive around 3 cones, deliver a pizza from the front door of the dojo to a predetermined location in the dojo, detect the face, body of the owner, follow a predetermined target or shape, follow a detected person to deliver a cooler of beer. A cooler of beer? Okay.
No, we say the whole keg.
Avoid something that falls in front of the robot. Draw a chessboard indoors. Oh, Google will like that. Some of these will have to be adjusted. Deliver a cookie from one room to another. Drive around. Draw a chessboard outdoors. Washable tape. This will be good in June. June we have the potluck dinner and stuff, and it's outdoors, and it's really cool. Identify a bad guy and a lineup of people, and then drive around the dojo 1 week identifying a predetermined persona non grata every time they show up. We'll have to scale these back, okay? And our own Rohan, stand up here. Come on up here. Is going to run the show here, so we'll figure it out as we go along, but we'll be introducing it in October.
One note about the challenge about the cooler of beer, Coca-Cola is completely fine.
Non-alcoholic.
Yeah, I think you do not have to go with beer. Like when I did it, it was with Coca-Cola. So.
Because you're not old enough.
Yeah.
So how many of these tasks have been accomplished?
So far, I think we've gotten like somewhere around 10 on Magni. So.
Really?
Yeah, just the really long ones have not been. At some level or another, they have been completed, but probably not to the extent that
We'd actually give it a check off.
Yeah.
It's like one of them was like drive around for a week or something.
Yeah, that one has not been completed.
You know, like a really big.
Maybe we'll have a drive around during the meeting or something.
You are going to go with it's going to drive around the whole meeting and identify the person every time and go, hey, get out of here.
Yeah.
There
You
you go.
don't pass until Rohan says you pass. Very fine.
Any
Thank
other
you.
questions?
Okay. So this is next month, October the 28th. It's phase 3 of our Homebrew Robotics Challenge, and this is our 13th annual. So let's finish up strong. I will be bugging you on the mailing list for the next 4 weeks. So if you're not interested in the Homebrew, the HBRC Challenge, just scan through just blow past those emails. But we're a builders club. Our stock and trade is functioning robots, but works in progress are good for partial credit, right?
Right.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Camp, did you want to say something about SV Ross, which is going on also?
Yes, and I also want to say something about WRRF.
Yeah. Okay.
So Gert, you're not in the Ross, you're not in the intro to Ross. You're way beyond that, right? Anyways, Dr. Alan Fetterman, myself, some other folks with NITO. Oh, Don, Dr. Ed, Ralph Ganock. There's RV Ross meetup. We're meeting the penultimate Wednesday at the Hacker Dojo in Mountain View. It's $6, but it's been on everybody here on the mailing list, the HBRC mailing list. Get on the HBRC mailing list. There's talk about the SV Ross, and we're learning Ross. We're applying it to some NITA robots or whatever differential drive system you've got, and we're all having a really good time learning Ross here. That Ross has become our SIG. Okay, generally the SIG meets the penultimate Wednesday, but it's like the Ross meetup has consumed it. Also, this next weekend in South San Jose?
I'm not involved.
It's in San Jose anyways, WRRF.
Leland?
Mm-hmm.
Say again?
Leland High School.
Leland High School.
Cross Streets 280 in Lawrence.
Tim Craig, ladies and gentlemen. So WRRF is the redo of First Robotics game from February, March. And so it's really the, I guess, Northwestern, it's like Northwestern schools. There's about 20 schools involved in this thing?
Yeah, well, there's 60-some schools around the Bay now.
But how about
The first
WRRF?
teams. Saturday, this weekend, there will be, I believe, 42 teams there.
If you've never seen a first competition, it's incredible. You got pep squads and mascots with outfits, and you end up with 1,000 people in the stands cheering these. I think the most incredible thing, though, is maneuvering 42 high school teams around, getting them off the field and on the field in just a organized fashion. It's amazing.
And what's really incredible during the season is moving that field to 8 different locations week after week. It's like the most incredible.
It's incredible
basically doing a
logistics.
concert. It's like a concert.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I have,
with the,
you know how it goes setting up robots and stuff, but I mean, it's just like
It's a few
clockwork.
logistics.
Anyways, that's this weekend, Saturday, no admission, in high school again?
Leland.
Leland, I'll make a post to the
It
mailing
starts
list.
Friday night.
Everybody's on the mailing list? Yes? Okay, this is where all the information comes from.
WRRF.org.
Yes, thank you for that. Okay, that's all.
Okay. How many people here do not know what ROS stands for? It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It stands for Robot Operating System. Okay. And we're trying to get more and more people in the club to use ROS so that our robots move up from being line followers and edge detectors to being a little bit more sophisticated. And also we can share knowledge between one another rather than having everybody run their own robot with completely different software. That's kind of the goal here. Okay. Any other club-related stuff? I don't think so. So now we're going to do show and tell.